All right, good morning, guys. So we are about to take off from Molly Pitcher here. However, I'm hoping that we're not going to have any issue getting out, because we don't have a lot of space on this side. We don't have a lot of space on that side, and we got all these trucks here parked in front of us. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to get it starting to turn that way. And we'll just, I guess, ease it over here. Just like that. Normally I probably would have turned to the left, but yeah, this place got really packed last night. I got lucky to get a spot. Come around here. Just like that. Alright, so since now we're in the clear, and we'll actually be able to get out on the freeway. They're going to be out there probably, from the looks of it, about 45 minutes early, give or take, somewhere in that ballpark. Alright, I appreciate you. Thank you. Yep, so we're going to be out here about 45 minutes early for our live unload, and then, if I'm not mistaken, this place is pretty quick, so I'm not expecting to have to wait a terribly long time. I'm gonna expect about 45 minutes to an hour offload time, and then we'll take off from there, and we're gonna go to Aspers, PA, pick up a load down there, and then head back up into Michigan, which will deliver at Lansing, Michigan. And that load isn't scheduled to offload till the 19th, so that tells me it'll more than likely just be a drop and hook. But yeah, kind of an easy day. We'll get some more cool shots and what have you. So we will catch back up with you guys here in a little bit. guys, so we are currently going through what city are we in? We are in, King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. We got about 118 miles so we get to Dover, but we got offloaded. It took us about an hour and a half, give or take. I can tell you this, the moment I hit the dock, I went back into bed, grabbed another rope. I don't know, hour or so of sleep. And yeah, I mean, look at this. I know I said in yesterday's video that that it's probably one of the most beautiful areas of the U.S. right now. There's not a lot of foliage back home that's open, so it's always very, very welcome to come down here and see all this. So, well, now come on. Thank you very much. All right. 422 Westchester. All right, and we want 202. Yep, we want 202 west towards Westchester. Really don't want to get caught up on 422 in Pottstown. Take her nice and easy. So yeah, it looks like summer out here, but back at home there's just nothing on the trees. It's absolutely beautiful out here. All right, now we're on the right track here. We'll ignore the Garmin. Garmin has no idea what it wants to do. So the reason why I'm running 2 GPSs right now is because our company's very budget-minded about toll costs, that type of thing, and tolls are very, very expensive. So I use my Garmin for most of the stuff, but if I need to do some of the more fine-tuning, budget-minded routing, I use Keep Trucking. It's actually cheaper than it's cheaper than Netflix for a year. If you factor that you pay what? I think the last time I saw Netflix is up to like $20 a month now. So if you pay $20 a month for Netflix over the span of 12 months, it's a fair bit of money. But I use Trucker Path, and Trucker Path costs me about $100 a year. It's cheaper than Netflix. But then I can see I can see all of the toll costs. I can see everything like that. And I get the full navigation, and the navigation's actually really, really good. So, with that being said, so our company tries to avoid I-76 because I-76 is actually one of the most expensive toll routes on the east. On the East Coast. I believe last time I priced it out on here, it was like $570 some odd dollars one way. One way. And you got to pay that going back. Now, it is a pretty convenient route to take back. It's pretty nice. But goodness gracious, it is just not. It is so expensive, and it's not worth the money. It's not worth the additional toll costs to save you what, 10-15 minutes, but then you got to pay over $1,000 in tolls. So it's pretty messed up. And a lot of that toll cost could be going to you know, truck parking, that type of thing, because there's just nothing out here. So yeah, it's sad, it's unfortunate, but yeah, we've got another hour and a half, 2 hours left to go, and there's just not a whole lot to see in this part of PA. So far, today's actually going pretty decent, but we'll see once we get in there if we've got a drop and hook or a live load. That one was a little bit unclear to me, or unclear to us when we got the load scheduled. So, but we'll figure it out when we get in there. So I thought I'd take a minute here to talk about dock etiquette. And by dock etiquette, I mean, if you're sitting in a dock getting offloaded, right? Probably the best thing you can do is just not be a problem for other people. Just saying. Now, the reason why I'm making this now is because the person that was next to me left. However, for an hour and 35 minutes, the guy left his TikTok on, and it had the exact same song. The exact same, like, 10 seconds, 10, 12 second song looping on a Bluetooth speaker or on his radio for an hour and a half, and I heard it the entire time. Luckily, I do have these. These are the Garmin's. The noise canceling on them is phenomenal. But again, it's like truck stop etiquette and dock etiquette. Don't be a nuisance for other people. Just don't. That can stop at any point. Maybe I'm just being a little bit stingy about it, or I don't know. I guess you could say I'm complaining over the little things, but I don't necessarily see it as a little thing if it's affecting my... If it's bothering my quality of life, then, you know, just something to think about. So, don't be a nuisance to other people. Alright, so we are loaded, and we are working on leaving the shipper. Right now we are in Aspers, PA. And now we are heading off to Lansing, Michigan. terribly heavy. I'll put the exact weight up on the screen, but I believe, according to what the paperwork said, it's 40,000 pounds. But we've got a dry van, so it's not even a question of whether or not we're going to be overweight. You can usually load 40 to, I'll say 43. Usually you can load about 43,000 into 43 to 45, I guess is a better number, into dry van before you really start running into issues. But at 40,000, almost 40,000 even, yeah, we're not even worried about it. But so far it's riding really, really nicely. They don't have a scale there, so we'll have to find a scale and get the whole thing sorted out. But and we got ourselves some lunch and made myself up some beef mac and cheese, beefaroni mac and beefaroni. I don't know. All I know is they had noodles, tomato sauce, and ground beef in it. My main go-to for truck food, funny enough, is actually lean cuisines. Absolutely love lean cuisines. I can get almost everything I want, and there's like up in Michigan, it's like $3.50 a meal, something like that. I usually plan for 2 meals a day, just because I'm really, really busy, and I'm always on the go, so I never really have a lot of time to sit and enjoy home cooked meals anymore. I did that for a while though. I did do that. I made up quite a bit of like Italian food and what have you. Absolutely delicious stuff. All right, well, okay. Oh, well, you know what, sir? You are just an absolute gem. Got a cow in here letting me take the right-hand turn. That was very nice. It's exactly what I mean by don't be a nuisance to other people. Make everybody's life a little bit easier. Make their job a little bit easier. are starting our climb. It'll kind of go up and down a little bit here, but this is the, you can see it right as we turn that corner where it gets dark. We're basically cutting up right up alongside the side of the mountain. That side of the freeway has a speed limit of, I believe, 20 or 25 going downhill. But we're gonna drop to about 20, 25. And if my guess is correct, we might end up having to climb this in 5 low. It is pretty gusty down here too. You know, we're actually not doing as bad as I thought we were going to. But then again, we haven't really quite gotten around to the other side here. Yeah, once we take this right and we start to curve back up, that's where we're going to lose all of our speed, but we're also going to start losing a lot of it here too. Now we're going to go down to 7 low. Get that little booter down here. Get a little bit of a chance to build up some speed. That's a drop. Alright. Yeah, we're doing, this is where all of our speed's gonna drop off almost immediately. Alright, throw on the hazards. We are now in 6 high. Six low. Yeah, look at that climb. Look at that. 8%. Come on, 5 high. Oh, come on. We lost all that momentum. Bump it down to 5 low. Come on, baby. Pull, pull. Yeah, my foot is matted to the floor right now. Good evening, guys. So we are stopped in Hubbard, Ohio tonight. Just got myself some late night food. Picked up a salad after today's rant about eating healthy and whatnot. I wanted to get some pizza, but luckily they didn't have any. So that means I can still stick to eating healthy. Got water. I got about 5 gallons of it underneath the bunk, and then I've got what's left in this, and I've got another water bottle down there that's been rolling around all day, so that's fine. That's all good. So I'm gonna throw in some clips of a thunderstorm that I went through, and obviously it's gonna be before the outro here. But for years I thought about catching that on a camera, and the fact that I caught it. I caught a couple of them actually. It's pretty nuts. It's a really, really cool shot. I hope you guys enjoy it just as much as I enjoyed getting it. Super cool. Tomorrow we've got I set my GPS for it. Yep, we've got a 299-mile drive into Lansing, as we can see there. 299 miles, 4.5 hours, give or take, depending on traffic and whatever. Yeah, 299 miles, 4.5 hours. We'll drop the trailer. Actually, that's about 2 hours shorter than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like 6.5. Well, 6.5 back to the yard. So we got about 4.5 hour drive to drop this. Frankly, I've got no idea what we're doing after that, but obviously once I know, we'll keep you guys updated. And yeah, I'm gonna start going through all the footage I got today. So thank you guys for sticking around for another one, and we'll catch you in the morning.